Yeah, at least you have the pirate here in front.
Leaf RA is a business accelerator that invests in innovative companies so that they can sell more and sell faster. Steve Jobs once said, "If you can be a pirate, why join the Navy?" Following from this line of thought, we are hosting a series of parlays with ecosystem players. In these parlays, we talk about the innovation and startup landscape. More specifically, our guest will share when is the right timing to reach out to that particular ecosystem player. What are the learnings from common pitfalls of innovative companies? And what attracted our guest to working in this innovative landscape? During every parlay, our guest will play some Lego. Together, all ecosystem players will have co-created this Lego pirate ship. Welcome back, everybody. Today we have Gert Gijbels from Netwerk Ondernemen. Welcome.
Thank you for the invitation, Meet, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Fantastic. Gert, if you can please tell me, what is the right stage that a company should approach Netwerk Ondernemen?
With Netwerk Ondernemen, we actually focus more from if you grow from a startup to a scale-up. So you have a product market fit, a clear product market fit is there. The product is built, you have a proven market, but you want to scale this market and you want to scale it in Belgium or you want to scale it international. And therefore we have two programs, Mentor Me, where we connect them with a proven entrepreneur as a mentor, and Boost Me, where we focus on boot camps, on growth and on internationalization.
Mentor Me is very interesting. How do you find the match between the founders and the mentors? What are the sorts of things that you look at?
Yeah, I always say what's the magic which we do? We are matchmakers. We are a Tinder for entrepreneurs.
Wow.
Yeah. So which personality, because you cannot put everything in a system. For example, you cannot, the chemistry between two persons, you cannot put into a system. Then we know our network quite well. So then we will also say these two persons will work well together. And they have first a matchmaking interview in order to see does it work, yes or no. And both persons give them independently from each other plus feedback saying I see it work or I don't see it work.
Gert, what are the common characteristics of when a company has taken advice from the mentors or from the network of Netwerk Ondernemen but has still failed to grow?
Yeah, I think you have to be open-minded. If you're really not open-minded and open for external feedback, you have some people who say, no, I know it better. That's a dangerous attitude, according to me. I don't say you have to pick up everything, but if you want to grow, you better get inspiration from other people, but you get also better take some advice from people who have done it. But of course, if you say, I go my own way, that's sometimes a dangerous situation. So I say you have to be open, you have to be coachable in order to really benefit from such a program. And then also internally in the company, if there are several founders, that the founders are on one on the same page. I sometimes see that we are talking to one founder, but that the other founder is not on the same page. Then they are more battling internally than they're battling externally. I mean, the war field for a startup, a scale-up is not inside the company, it's outside the company. And there you have to battle, and there you have to be a strong team behind it. But if you're really still internally not on the same page, that's sometimes...
Firstly, a mentor needs to have a similar sort of mindset like the founding team. But then again, the founding team will probably benefit the most if the mentor has a completely opposite mindset than the founding team. So how do you find that balance?
Yeah, for example, many people come to us and they're saying, I want somebody, for example, in the fashion industry who did something in SaaS business. Yeah, we will never give them a mentor who done this exactly. You have to be helicopter view, you have to be outside, somebody who is really from in your industry. For example, you're in banking and you give them a banker, they will give them advice like all banks have done the last 50 years. No, you need somebody from external who's looking at a different side from it, a little bit from a distance. And this is most of the time the best matches which we do, although they understand their business.
Gert, so you're seeing innovative companies, startups, and scale-ups all day, and you could have been doing so many different things. What was it that drove you into this part of the economy?
Yeah, I started it together with some entrepreneurs now 4 years and a half ago, and I thought like, okay, let's set this up. And then I go to maybe another business which I've done before. I set up 3 companies by myself before this, and I find it was at that time I had one eye, and now sometimes I have the feeling that we have 3 eyes. 2 eyes because we see different things happening. We are in contact with a lot of different companies, and even a 3rd eye that you can almost see what's the next step, because you have seen so many companies done this, and then you say, okay, next thing which you run through, you can almost forecast what will happen in the next coming 6 months, and that's like a virus, but a good virus. I mean, it's
this 3rd eye that you mentioned, and that's also very similar to what the mentors are providing to the companies that they are mentoring. That history repeats itself, right?
So. I mean, if you see, I think history is very important in mankind. You don't have to invent all new things. Same things are happening again and again. And the same thing is for startups. Every startup thinks they are completely unique, but many things are just repeatable, and you see. And if you, for example, somebody is raising capital, now it will happen because you feel now it's ready to be funded. And 6 months ago, sorry, it was not ready. You can feel it after a while, and that's a little bit of 3rd eye. I cannot.
That perspective has probably been invaluable to the startups that have been taken advantage of your program.
I mean, what does a good mentor do? He immediately uses his knowledge, his experience, and he opens also his network, of course. If he says, okay, I want to get into this, but nobody will open his own network if you don't have 200% trust in this person. So first you have to build up trust, and therefore you need some time. You need to see each other regularly. If we see each other first time, I will not immediately say, here's my whole network, choose from it, what do you want? No, that doesn't work. Some startups or scale-ups expect that, but that's not how it works. If you don't put in energy, if you don't put in effort, or don't put in commitment, you will not earn the trust, and then you will people will not open their network and really help to it. So
when we first met, you also mentioned a Chinese saying, which comes back to what you're mentioning now. So please share that with our audience.
So I believe strongly, I've been living 7 years in China. I believe strongly in guanxi. Guanxi is actually a Chinese word for relationships, but it's more. It's mean that you owe somebody something, and it's a good thing to owe somebody something. If you do something for somebody, then he owes you back. But even not only you owe him back, but all of your network owes him back. So that's a deeper understanding of a relation. So and you can come back on it in 10 years if you want. So guanxi is a very strong relation. And I believe strongly in that, and that's what we also want to create with Netwerk Ondernemen, guanxi, a strong networks which connect. It's not only 2 persons who connect, a mentor and a founder, but networks which connect, and that makes it stronger. And that's part of what we say, the commitment which you have, but also to pay it forward, not from you only, but from your whole network.
Absolutely. Gert, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me, and
now to some Lego.
Yeah, but I have to do this already a lot at home with my kids.
These guys here.
Yeah.
But you can do what you want.
Yeah.
No worries.
I liked. I thought it was like a Elon Musk thing here with this a starfighter or what, and here a pirate on it also.
Pirate on a parachute.
Yeah.
Perfect. That. Gert, show it off, please.
Yeah. At least you have the pirate here in front.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this parlay. Our program at Liefare is quite straightforward. We provide funding, added with the best partners, so that you can multiply your sales. And there's no hassle of moving to our locations. If you're curious as to how we can work together, do reach out to us.